Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm Cadillac Jackson. In this world of sneakers, we know that sneakers has brought us together as a community, and we should never lose that. And the one thing you must always remember, real foam posits matter. Season 13, episode 5. And for the people that don't like seasons,
episode 95. What going on, family? You done know it is your boy OGSneekerz, and I'm just happy to be here. That's all I got. I'm just happy to be here. So I'm gonna pass it to that guy down there.
This is why we don't have nice things. We end up start off the episode, Caddy starts shooting. I'm just trying to do a little show. We got 2 more episodes. I just want to be free. Finish the episodes. It's a lot of smoke going around on YouTube. Motherfuckers on these hoes and all deaf digital and all this shit. And motherfuckers getting outed in the comedic world. And I'm just trying to do my little puss ass podcast. That's all I want. That's all I want. And Cadillac won't let us see. This is how people act when they get a haircut. Go ahead. Put Caddy on the Jumbotron, please. There you go. There you go. There you go.
You cutting
all
off.
Right.
Go ahead, stop.
I appreciate the fact that Caddy's lining is straight. A lot of times people have crooked heads and the art and the barber don't know how to compensate and the line would be off and they be all in the videos on YouTube and Instagram. And I'm like, nigga, you're lying.
Just keep your head like this.
I've seen it.
It's great.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's your man, Beard Jedi, a.k.a. the Black Alex B. Keaton, a.k.a. Shupak Shakur, a.k.a. Albert Shoehost, a.k.a. the Bucks Kick Ross, a.k.a. Iron Knight Tyson, a.k.a. Deacon Discount, a.k.a. the Undercost Boss, a.k.a. Young Cascade. Ooh, some of that was in my jersey. Did you see it? I had to pull it out. It was cascading all down my spine. Damn. Martin Luther the King, a.k.a. Black Sock Gang, a.k.a. We're going to do a different one today, a.k.a. the Sneakwalizer. Shout out to my homie C. Lee. You better cut it. C. Lee. A.k.a. the Black John Wick and a.k.a. the Madison Most Jack Swagless. This is Talkin Kicks. This is season 13. This is episode 5. This is episode 5? Episode 5. All right. Yeah. So, y'all know what we do, man. We about to get into this list. We took a week off last week. That was not on some mental health shit. That was just on some life be lifing. Niggas needed time. We took time. Y'all, the show last week would have been shit anyway. And we got, 4 people in here now? We're slowly falling off anyway. It's 11 people in here.
I'm not claiming that. I want you to take that back. We are not falling off. I'm not claiming
we
that.
Got how many people?
I'm not speaking that into existence. So you just
let me refresh.
Okay, now please continue.
Let me refresh. 11 people in here, OG. A whole ass 11.
Okay, I see some people that do.
See, we caught everybody off guard because
that might be what it is.
We started at 8:30 and they was like, they're gonna come in there like 8:36. What?
Yeah, we was actually here in no time. There's a lot of shows on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We don't do no drama, so it might be past our prime. We might be LeBron in season 17.
So we need to change our number.
We might need to change our number, man. I don't know. Maybe pick a different day. Maybe pick a different time. Maybe change the seasons. We gotta do something. Something not working. We out the finals now. All the new shows popping up. We out the finals. But I'd appreciate it if you go ahead and rock my little pussy ass brand over there. Lift Heavy, LFTHVY.com. Use your code TK133. Get a discount. Also, a heads up. The homie Free Breakfast Apparel is back to popping them shirts. Yeah. So go ahead, check them out. Unity is Power 10. Go to Free Breakfast for the Children. Get you some shirts. You use Unity is Power 10. That lets them know that we sent you. Or you can just pay full price and leave a comment and say, hey, Talkin Kicks sent us. I get the money and I use it to produce more shit. Sometimes I support other black artists and black businesses. That's why we have moments like today when we shout out a black business. He uses money and puts money on books. He puts money on charitable funds and shit like that. So either way you support is going to work. Just support somebody black. We appreciate you if you do that. You don't have to be black to support black business because we're not white and we support white businesses every day. Every day. We ain't got no choice.
That's fact.
You ain't got no choice, baby. You spend your money twice. 2 rotations, it's back in the white man's hands. But we're not talking about that today. What's going on, fellas? How was your day off last week?
It was good. I ain't gonna lie. I tell you the old man message. I was TIDE tired.
I had to get this sleep.
I had my dinner with my family, and then I was like,
getting it in, cutting them logs, big fella.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So thank you. We appreciate you.
I do have to point something out, OG, before we get into this roll call. On your message today on Instagram Live, you said that Midnight Cocoa Bean was in the building.
Of course.
I'm not seeing a lot of Midnight Cocoa Bean.
Well, sometimes when you re-up, you just have to fall back for a minute. So, Midnight Cocoa Bean is still around. Don't you don't play, don't delay. Just lay in the cut and wait. And when it happens,
for the butt,
don't be too late.
Yo, that was the perfect moment for him to be like, just lay in the cut and give up that butt.
That was it. That's why I tried to lock it up.
Can't do that now. Be universal. So yes, the universal butt. Yes, we can.
Universal community booty. OG's into community booty. Damn.
Now you're trying to make my words something that they're not.
Because you over there thoughting.
We already know how Caddy's week was. He probably bought a bunch of shit we can't afford. We're going to get into that in little pickups.
Nah, I was bullshitting this week.
Nobody wants to talk to you, Caddy. You got your haircut. You acted brand new. Wow. Let's talk to the people that actually care about us. Let's get into this roll call. Smokey Bell LaFleur. What's going on, Pimp?
What up?
Smokey. we got to do that every time now, Smokey. You have now been anointed, sir. Well played. Paychecks. Double X. What kind is in the building? What's going on? I see Jamie White. I wish I had something great to tell you, but I got to pick up this week, and they told me that I got the L first, and then they said correction. Jamie White called. You got the W. And I'm going to share with you. Wow. Jamie White made a phone call for me and said, you better give him them shoes. And then she said, bitch, like that. And I got the shoes. I'm just telling you, Jamie White got that pull. Y'all better find out. J. Jeff, what's going on, family? We see you up in here, J. Jeff.
Midgets.
God damn it, J. Jeff. Stop it. OG Kicks, what's going on, fam? Thanks for coming back through. Oh, Flash Ehawk. Flash Ehawk said, you're not going to call me out, bitch, Jedi. He said, I'm going to be here every week, sucker. Damn. Paycheck.
Don't get rid of me.
Paycheck said, blue room, no red room.
Mm-hmm.
Paycheck, look, I'm just trying to coordinate.
Slurp it up.
Damn, man, I'm just trying to coordinate. Let me live. Shadrika is in the building. No slander for Shadrika. No slander. She is about violence. Look, the Knicks played well. That's it. Let her live.
Listen, me and her talked, and I said, listen, I'm just checking on you. She said, I'm okay.
Right.
She hit me back like, you good? And I was like, no.
Yeah, it's rough. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Playoffs without LeBron is not a life I like. I don't like it.
Listen, I ain't watching shit. There's no dog in the fight for me. I might watch a little bit of Devin Booker because that boy balled out.
Yeah.
Other than that, fuck all the other teams. Fuck Kevin Durant with the shoe that matches his hair. I don't want none of it.
The PZ12s.
Yes.
The PZ12s, boy. It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch without my Brian. I ain't gonna lie. No Brian, no Steph. What we doing? And then the Nets finally decide, you know what? We do have a super team. 500 points on your bitch ass. I said, come on, man. What's going on?
Bro, what? Please explain to me. What kind of Ponzi scheme did Blake Griffin run on people?
I don't know. Blake ain't dunked over a year. And he's like, oh, I'm on the team now.
Yes, Blake was over there like, jump shot, jab step, jump shot. Now all of a sudden he's like, whoa, boom, shackle. I'm like, the fuck?
So let's see. In Detroit, is weed legal?
That's a great question.
I don't know, but I know that in New York, weed is legal.
Yes, it is.
So maybe Blake just needed some of that special sauce there. He just needed some of that special sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's getting high.
And you know they ain't testing, so
hey, you know what I'm saying? You can check my piss if you want to. Are you gonna find some of that? Blake is back. I'll see y'all in the finals. Give us time, man. But Shadrika, you ride for the Knicks, win, lose, or draw. So props to you. I understand what it's like to have your team get their ass kicked, lose, and all that other bullshit. So
I do have one question for Shadrika.
Go for it.
I need to know how many magazine covers she was and how many times she was in the news.
Nigga, she was all over the place. New York Times and Baby dancing all up in the videos and shit.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, this nigga's everywhere.
Can you send me like an autograph sticker that I can put on the top of my computer or something? I'm just saying, since we can't get on Bleacher Report, can we get the
who was the other one that had on there? Who was the other one that had her up there? Was it Undisputed? It wasn't Undisputed. Was it Uninterrupted?
Yeah, one of them something.
Wow.
And then she had the picture, I saw Giannis, so I just wanted him to sign this so I could tell him to, kick they bitch ass.
So you mean to tell me that she made magazine covers and still ain't make it to Bleacher Report?
Nah, that's time. I'm sure she's gonna make the call.
That's a fact.
I just asked the question. That's all. Jay Jeff said that's a real haircut, Caddy. Giving you your props.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Do you when Snow the barber and Snow?
Mm-hmm.
When he does your front lining, do you look him in the eyes tenderly?
Hell no. I keep my eyes closed and down. You don't never look a barber in their face while they cutting your hair. Like if you sitting there like nah. When he cut my hair, barbers turn your head and
have you ever had your hair cut by a female barber?
No, never have.
OG, you ever had your hair cut by a female barber?
No. Twisted. Yes.
Not even in Neon Dion days?
No. Wait a minute. They didn't do the cut though. They did the rest of the stuff, but they didn't do the cut.
Oh, what
rest of the stuff, OG? What rest of the stuff?
Because he had that curl. It wasn't wet. It was dry.
What kind of shop did you go to, OG? I am appalled.
Had that must be the money cut.
OG said they didn't do the cut, but they did the happy ending. God damn, OG.
We are talking about, but no, it was actually like literally, Caddy. He had a spot, and it was done. That one. It was at his spot in the ATL. It was.
Trust me, I remember the story. That's why when I saw the picture of you, we ain't got it here, but. The first thing I saw was flashing lights on the dance floor. The DJ says my name as I make my intro. All right.
It's crazy.
That song actually hot. We need to go ahead and use that on the show. We probably ain't gonna get banged for copyright on that.
Must be the money. Let's down.
We'll get it.
What's going on? Artest 501's in the building, aka Black Lacquer,
the most moisturized man in the business.
What's going on, Artez? I also see KB Flex Kicks up in this thing. What's going on, bruh?
Hold on. KB, just know on our show, we'll never question your shoes ever.
This is some more shit. Caddy, can we just do the episode without drama?
I was just letting KB know. I'm just letting KB know.
Jackson do not necessarily represent the views of
listen.
Talkin Kicks.
I'm just letting KB know that we love him over here, and it's unconditional, unadulterated love.
I don't even know what the drama is, but it sounds like drama, and I don't like it. I don't like it. We got 17 whole people. 17 whole people in here. And this is what you choose to do with our 17. This is what you choose to do.
Yes.
I see Q the Queen is up in here, OG.
Royals. Hey sis, what's going on? Make sure that you keep going on in the chat. Keep it going, keep it popping, because tonight, we gone.
Talk about it. For the people that don't know, Q the Queen got a new mic, a new camera. She going streaming live.
And don't know how to act.
I mean, she popped up for no reason. She was just like, yeah, all you motherfuckers with a letter A in your name, your booty stink. And went and cut it off. I was like, Q, you can't just come on and start doing violence.
Yo, she is Kevin Samuels Jr. with this mic. She just comes on and be like,
hello, everybody. All you niggas out here are not high value men. You look at yourselves. What makes you a high value man? Look, give yourself a grade from 1 to 10.
Well, I think that I'm probably a 7.
You think you're a 7? Okay.
Yeah.
You think you're a 7. Let me let you know something. You're not a 7. And here's why you're not a 7. And this is from me, Q Samuels. The reason why you're not a 7 is because I said you're not a 7. You don't look like a 7. And I'm guessing you don't make the money of a 7.
Well, I mean, I do okay. I mean, I make a little money.
That answer right there is the answer of a 5. And see, only 4 sound like that.
I am not no 4. Who the fuck you think you talking to?
How tall are you?
I am 5'1".
And how much you weigh?
I don't know why you asking me how much I weigh. Why did you ask me that?
Clearly, you're wearing a husky. That makes you a 3.5. Wow.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Q the Queen's channel. Turn your notifications on. She's going live more often. Make sure you check her out. Ricardo Bonner's up in this thing. What's going on, Doc? We appreciate you, and you not get me no fried rice. Let me tell you something. When I get to St. Louis, because I'm fully vaxxed, don't at me. When I post up my picture next to the arch with my fried rice, don't at me. I'm not coming to see you. We're not doing no sneaker shit, none of that. None of that. I don't want to see none of it.
Why, Sway? Like, why?
I'm not having it.
Is the rice really that good? Is it really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I understand. Say less.
Yes. Any other time in the show? Yes, for no reason. Shit. I also see Black Ass African in the building, aka BAA, aka
Marvin. He is a friend of ours.
And if you see him, whether you see the other one or not, we got to go ahead and say what's up to Hop Dog 18.
Shoe World Order.
And the two of them together are Retro Talk Forum. You can check them out on Sundays, putting down that information you didn't know you needed, taking you back in them nostalgic pages. Make sure you check them out. We appreciate y'all as well. Let's see. As I look down my list, I see regular mics in the building, aka
El Snacko. And did you see that regular Mike got that white now?
I seen it. I seen it. That means when I rock the powdered donuts, I ain't got to worry about dusting myself off. It's gonna blend right in.
Hey, Mike.
With you, regular Mike.
Hey, Mike, you about to get that DM this weekend?
Yeah, regular Mike. I should have DM'd you like 3 weeks ago. I know it's extra work to get my shirt. I understand, but we gonna get it. We gonna get that El Snacker. I don't know when I'm gonna wear it. I ain't brave enough to rock that out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So, Talkin Kicks, what's going on, big dog? We appreciate you up.
Oh, he ain't big blood this week. He big cramp.
Come on, man.
He got the red headphone because he's like, all I hear is bloods around me left and right. Look at him. Cramp.
All my life, I had to fight. I just try to come on here and do my little pussy ass show. I see Valiant Pursuit is up in here. Not Marcus and Kiana, but Valiant Pursuit.
Damn.
Valiant Pursuit them pulled up in here.
Thank you, Dre Day. I appreciate that.
Caddy got that crispy cut.
I do.
Q the Queen said, why is it taking so long for y'all to introduce me? Was it the donut joke? Look, regular Mike put up a post today ranking the Mount Rushmore foods. Honey Bun was up there. Q the Queen decided to satirize my name and destroy me and say that I said a glazed donut was better than a honey bun. It's not what I said. But she just took it and ran, and this is how the bullshit starts. That's what happened.
A glazed donut is better than a honey bun?
Disagree with his
That's what she said.
That.
That's what she
Probably
said.
generational is my disagreement.
Q the Queen said that I said it, and I never said that.
No.
What happened is that Q the Queen does not like my choice of pre-workout. I don't do all the pre-workout powders and the C4 and all that bullshit. I'm going to work out and hit the gym. I'm going to grab me a Red Bull and a donut. Simple breakdown. It's fucking sugars and carbs. It's very easy. I don't want no beta-alanine running out through my feet. I don't want no nitrous. I don't want none of that bullshit. Beta-alanine makes my feet hurt.
He said, I don't want none of that Fast and Furious shit in my body.
I don't want none of that shit, bro. Just let me get the sugar in my system and I'm good. That's how I set up my PRs.
Nothing more.
That's it. I set my PRs with my goddamn donut and my Red Bull. 255 on the bench, goddamn glazed donut and Red Bull. That's all I said. But Q the Queen decides that she got a new mic and a new camera. She want to slander my name, and I don't appreciate
that. That is not a high value meal that you were eating. That donut ranks a 4 out of 10. It's not a high value donut.
That's true.
And that makes you low in value. You're not a high value man eating that donut.
I never claimed to be. Don't want to be.
I just want to let you know that Q Samuels wanted to tell you that you're not.
It's not a problem by me. I'm out the game anyway. I don't belong to the streets. Say, ain't nobody going to the donut shop for no damn glaze. This is also true.
No,
I never. So you go to the donut shop?
I got 2 words for you. Krispy Kremes.
Krispy Kreme. Now they do have some bomb ass glazed donuts. Q. That is a fact. They do have some bomb ass.
When the sign is on.
That hot and fresh
is accidents in them
That's
streets.
True.
So,
but I just explained this to my wife. I said, we watch all these cooking shows and shit, travel shows, and they always go into the donut shops with the fancy shit. I said, you know what? I don't get to enjoy that because I'm not going to the donut shop to ask for one donut. I'm not. So I will go to motherfucking Dunkin' Donuts. I go to 7-Eleven to get the fresh install, but I don't go to an actual donut shop to get my donuts. Sorry. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Who else did I miss? Did I miss anybody else? 17 people. That should be it. Kadillac Park 81. I missed you. What's going on, Kadillac Park?
What up?
We see you pimping. So yeah, that's it. That's who's in here. That's the roll call. If we missed you, make sure you shout us out.
That's blasphemous.
Krispy Kreme is only in certain places. Sorry. Most places where there's people. I don't know many places. I mean, maybe they don't have Krispy Kreme in Utah, but it's Utah. Right?
Shit, we didn't have Krispy Kreme in New York, and they built a big ass store here.
Probably in the middle of Times Square or some shit.
Yes.
I said we're gonna get that popping real estate. So it is what it is, man. So we're gonna get into our show. Y'all know how we do. We do our pickups, our hump day heat. And we got our black business for the week. I got a black business. Y'all got a black business?
You got a wait. If you got a black business, we got a black business, player. Come on now, don't do that.
I just didn't want to step on nobody's black business. Black business shout out. Even though Q the Queen satirized my name and destroyed me, I went ahead and took her recommendation. Hollered at the homies over at A Fresh Culture. Know what I'm talking about? A Fresh Culture. And I got me a tea up in here.
Ooh.
We been dope. We been dope up in this thing.
That's really dope tea. I like that.
Yeah, we been dope. So shout out to A Fresh Culture. Go ahead and get that. You see the Stay Black on the side right there. So I appreciate this. I went ahead and checked them out. A Fresh Culture. We have no discounts. We are not affiliated, but make sure you check them out. A Fresh Culture with the nice teas. This is a good tea. I'm gonna rock it when outside opens back up. and I get to go somewhere and be fresh and pretty. So yeah, shout out to Kita Queen for putting them on my radar. I went ahead and made that purchase. So yeah, that's what we got today for our business. Let's get into our hump day heat. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a nigga by the toe. Kadillac Jackson, what did you wear today, sir?
So for my hump day heat,
Wait a minute.
I broke out the Foam Posit Pros in that retro colorway. And as you can see,
Nigga, I just caught on to what he was doing. Jesus Christ.
I have the regular laces, and I didn't put no lace swap. These girls right here, these are nice, these are fire, and these are real foam posits. So yeah, that's what I had on for hump day heat, blood.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, I didn't switch sides, hot dog. I just tried to coordinate. That's all. Caddy is real messy, extremely messy.
How?
How my ass? Shit.
Look, Hop said it.
Them girls is pretty.
Dre said, beer we in Texas and outside bin opened up. I agree with you. I don't trust it. Even with the vax, I don't trust it. It's mask on shorty for me. I'll be wearing mask until at least 2022. At least masked up. I ain't playing with that. OG, what did you rock today, sir?
I literally can't follow that, but LeBron threes.
Ooh.
LeBron James with the Houston Oilers colorway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I actually went to the office today. So, it's like I'm really going outside.
You had to go outside to go inside.
Yes. But yeah, like them. I do have to say this. And maybe it's just because, we wear them loose and I don't, string them up like if I'm on the court, but I still trying to figure out how you played with this stuff back here. I love the way it looks, but that's just uncomfortable. Maybe if you got on 2 pairs of socks and you got it pulled up tight to your ankles, it feels different, but I digress.
I think the only pair of my threes that I wore is the black ones. I don't think I've worn any of my other threes, so I can't even tell you. I might need to change that. I might just do LeBron threes all week. Maybe that's what I'm doing. Oh, I see Boosie Baby rolled up in here late, OG. That's it. What up, Boosie? That's it. What's up? We try to stay on the show today. That's all, KB Flex Kicks had on the Bron 11 South Beach. So I ain't got the 8s yet. You don't have the 8s yet. That's all. KB Flex, that's all. Today, I had to run some errands today, be responsible, looking real responsible. In my Bruce Lee, Kobe's. Had them Kobe's on today.
I see you, Hong Kong Fooey.
Yeah, I had to go ahead and put these down. I like these bad boys. Be like water, my friend. These are my favorite Kobe's. The Kobe 11s are dope. So that's what I rock today. And since I'm on the summer jam, I'm just going to go ahead. Keep me up, OG.
I love it.
Keep me up. I'll go ahead and get into my pickup this week. This is what Jamie White called in again. I got the L. Jamie White made a phone call. They said, correction, you win. I hit on them motherfucking green sixes. Green sixes. I don't know if I'm keeping them.
Hate.
It's one of these that you have to go ahead. I didn't even see this. Look at this. Look at Nike. What y'all doing?
Yeah, you got
to look at that. Ain't this a bitch?
Be great. Don't scratch it. You gonna make it bigger.
I was touching it to see if it'll come off. No.
He said, "Is that a nipple?"
Yeah, it's a nipple because I'm drooling. God damn. Well, I don't know. If I keep it, I'll go ahead and cover that. I wanted to see them. This is kind of the way you had to see them is to order them. So they're not bad. I just don't wear this color often.
Question.
So, yeah.
Did you test them to see if they glow?
They don't glow.
So it's only the
GS
Even
size.
wire a lower they got glow.
You know what? I'm glad you said that because I didn't have any idea that they were supposed to glow or thoughts. If they glowed, I would have sent them back immediately. I'm over the glow shit.
Originally, somebody said on a store said that they glowed, and then when people got them, they was like, "Wait a minute, these don't glow. The GS size glows."
Yeah, I'm over the glow shoes. I mean, it is what it is. I'm a little tired of that. KB said if they glow like the GS, I'd been on them.
Yeah, because I thought they glowed, and when I found out they didn't, I was like,
I did want them.
I do kind of want them because I do like that electric green color.
Yeah,
that's
glow. So
that's the thing is that the electric green is really popping. Like when I opened, I was like, wow. You can't see it in here with the lights and all this shit, but with the blue light hitting off the side, it looks like it glows. I had to show y'all on the Instagram or something like that, but it's popping. I just don't know. I don't wear that color, and I'm not finna go buy any more clothes to find that color, nigga. Word to Polo. Goddamn, Polo took all my money this weekend. Hey, if you don't know, Polo outlets are doing 40% off in most places. Go get you some Polo shit. 40% off of the 20% off the clearance. So you get 20% off, and then you get 40 off of that. If you're in a Polo like that. I'm from St. Louis. I'm a Polo nigga, so.
Carly Park was asking, are they trash?
Or the quality.
No, these are actually, that's just the one spot. Everything else is good. The new bucket straight. It's a dope 6. It's a dope 6. I just don't know if I'm keeping them because I wasn't really planning on getting them. I shot the shot. Jamie White put in a phone call for me, and I got them. So I got some other shoes. Put it this way. I got some other shoes that I'll probably sell if I want to keep them to balance out the wallet. You got to balance out the wallet. Otherwise, it's a 12.5 too. So it's the unicorn.
Oh,
it's the unicorn. So I don't know. Thank you, Jamie White, for making that happen. I don't know who you had to bust up at Nike to make it happen, but thank you. I appreciate you. Know what I'm talking about. Let's see. We go in reverse order. OG, what did you pick up this week, sir?
Man, I got a thing, you know.
damn.
No Peter water, nothing?
No,
you still ain't getting no Peter water?
No, man. Nothing.
Man.
I tried to hit for the 6s, and it was a no-go.
Gino came up in here with his sleeves off. He took a week off and said, y'all gonna get this work today. Sleeves off, I ain't buying no shoes. Damn.
Got nothing.
It is what it is. Cat, look how Catty sat back, OG. You looking at him? He got some shit over there, don't he? Just go ahead, put him on the summer jam if you could.
What going on, man?
What do you have, Cadillac Jackson? I see a box. Who's that guy?
LeBron James.
It looks like the bust. He's the biggest bust in the league. He's overrated. I can't stand him. Did you see him in Game 3 from 2011?
Can I blank out his camera right now? Can I?
We gotta give the people what they want. Oh shit. What year would that pair be, sir?
This is the LeBron 8 South Beach 2021 in a size 13 and a half.
Oh,
I don't like you right now.
So you mean the pair that stayed around $350 for a while and then overnight they became $650? That pair?
Yes.
God damn. I went to look on that and I said, what happened? What happened? Bootsy said how, Sway?
Yeah. So, y'all remember that pair of silver toe ones that I had that shout out to Pretty Souls 824. I won off her raffle. Well, that was going for $380 online in the size that I had. So I sold it and took that money and first went to GOAT, and GOAT had them for $400 because remember, they were a UK release. So if you don't know, they released in Europe a month ago. So they're on GOAT. They're on StockX. Shout out to Hop. Hop checked StockX for me and said, hey, dog, size 13 is this price, but a 13 and a half is this price. And it was about $40 lower. It was about $360. So My StockX account is fucked, and StockX doesn't like me, and I don't like them. But I needed these. So Hop said, yo, you send me the money, I'll take care of it for you. And Florida has no tax.
So what was the ticket? Tell us the ticket.
The ticket was $389.
God damn.
The ticket was $389. Now you have to remember, I spent $50 on the raffle. I sold the shoe and got back $330, $338. And then I just had to pay that extra. So technically, I only spent about $100 and change on the shoe.
Shut up. Just for checking the prices, a 13.5 now. The ask is $460. A 13 is $461. Hey, my size. Well, let's go to OG. OG 11.5, right?
Mm-hmm.
$573.
And my size, a 12.5, which I would love, or a 13. You already said 13 is $461. 12.5, $1,199.
$19.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes. Yeah, I ain't never gonna have
so,
mind you, about 2.5 weeks ago, it wasn't that price.
No.
Yeah. It was. They were sitting around 4, even 3 and change.
Yep, and the goddamn shit blew up. She waited. Mm-hmm. Somebody got a pair for $265 and shit. Like this is savagery. I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. Jamie White put in a phone call. I do have the older pair, but I don't have the new pair. I would like the new pair. But you know, that's a win. Oh, I mean, is that the only shoe, Caddy? Is that the only one?
That's it. Shit. That's it. I had another one, so I can tell y'all about this one. I was on a website and they had the Kobe 1 Protro DeMar DeRozan PE. And they wanted $585, and then with shipping it came out to $620. That is a shoe that is a grail for me. I bought it, but apparently the shoe did not pass authentication. So money came back to me. So now I'm holding the money for something else.
Man. Well, I mean, you know, you can't win everything, Caddy. Okay? Can't just get everything.
I understand, Big Crip.
Why can't I just live? I just want to live my life. That's all I want. Dre said, why did they jump? Do you have any idea?
No, because it was a weird jump, because I saw it at around 350. It was about, let's say, 300 to 400. And it was just weird. Yeah. So then when, I was talking to Hop and then he made the deal for me, as soon as they came in, because of course they mailed them to him and then he sent them to me. Once he got them and he said, bro, the prices are going up. And I was like, what? He was like, look. And normally a 13.5 is super rare. So for a 13.5 to be lower than a 13, it was one of those situations like, yo, if you don't catch it now, you're not going to catch it. And if y'all don't know, LeBron 8s run a little snug. So if you have LeBron to go up, if you can get that half a size, get that half a size. Yeah, that's real shit. Are they still releasing in the States? Yeah, they're slated. I don't remember the date, but they're still releasing. It's supposed to be the end of the month. Yeah, they didn't push them a couple times, but yeah, they'll be here. They'll be here, Dre Day don't even want them. He just looking for the flip. We already know Dre Day. he already posted. He already said on here, he said, I don't really care for it. But he study asking when the date is. Dre Day, get a size 13 for me. Shit. Dre Day had on his page, like, what shoe do you think I traded for a trade block? And I was like, some bronze? He was like, shit. He's like, how dare you? I was like, all right, nigga, watch your mouth. Right. I don't want them. Tuna. We don't need no damn tuna. Paycheck said them UAs. He said you got them cross the waters. Nah, he was talking about the DeMar DeRozan, them UAs. Oh, okay. Yeah. He wasn't saying the shoe that you have is UAs. Oh no.
Are your
Me.
foams?
You know me.
Are your foams real?
Come on, blood. You gonna ask me a question
Come
like
on,
that, blood?
man. We ain't coming, man. Let's get into the. I'm just trying to do a show, man. That's all I want.
All my foams are real, blood.
I'm just doing the show, man. Let's get into the lace up so we can get out of these people's
Lace
hair.
up.
Caddy, before we get to the lace up, can you please like the show? We got 18 whole people in here. 18. Can you just like the show for me one time? We're trying to get these likes up.
I'll like the show if you say real foam posits matter.
I will not play into this bullshit. I have nothing to do with this. This is not, nope. I'm not doing it. We gonna get to this lace up. No Timmy Timer, because fuck him, that's why. While we were on break, Vanessa Bryant got into it with Nike. Yet again. I don't think this marriage is gonna happen again. I think it's over at this point. OG, you got the stir up.
Yep, I'm getting ready to pull it up right now.
I don't, I think it's over. I think this, turn out the lights. The party's over. Mm-hmm. She said, this is the shoe I worked on in honor of my daughter. It was going to be called the Mamacita shoe. It's an exclusive black and white colorway on her daddy's shoes. She said the plans to create and sell the shoes were shelved because she did not resign her late husband's contract, which ended April after 18 years. The Mamacita shoes are not approved for sale. I wanted to be sold to honor my daughter with all the proceeds benefiting our Mamacita Sports Foundation, but I did not resign the Nike contract and decided not to sell these shoes. The Mamacita shoes were not approved to be made in the first place. I do not know how someone else has their hands on the shoes I designed for my daughter, and I hope these shoes do not get sold. So we're having this on the show because, number one, I want to know what the fellas think about this, the whole situation. Also, adding on to this story is that eBay took the listings off for this shoe that somebody had. However, StockX is still selling them. So we're going to go with OG. OG, how do you feel about the allegations? If you had a chance to buy this shoe, would you buy it? And how do you feel about StockX and eBay?
So, like, the thing that got me when I was looking at the story that got me, I wasn't surprised by her actions. Mm-hmm. What I was really surprised and maybe disappointed by was like the people that were going on in the chat, like, I'm so tired of her. She needs to go away. But I was like, okay, like, why does it have to do with anything with her? Okay, so first of all, she's probably the executor of his estate. So any business that's occurring, it's got to go through her. Whether you like it or not, that's what's going to happen. And all this, I mean, it didn't surprise me, but it did disappoint me. Like, you running your mouth and you like some of the questions and things that people were bringing up was like there's no question that she should be involved in this. And like some of the actions of the other people and the fact, like, we haven't seen it posted or listed or anything. It's supposed to be in stores, but everybody's kind of now like holding their breath, gives legitimacy to the point that she was making. Mm-hmm. Now, would I would never have the shoe because I could never afford the shoe. It like at this point, this shoe is going to be untouchable for me. It's like got that status like the steel toe 10 that was, but even it was toe cap, but even further beyond that because of what it's tied to. If it was officially released, and everybody was okay with it, would I like to have it? Absolutely. But like, if I could get it now, first of all, if you like those, I think I saw on the article about eBay, it said that actually StockX, at least in the heading, it said that StockX did stop after 50 pairs. They followed suit but 50 pairs had already been sold. So if there's at least 50, probably more than that, pairs out there in the wind, if somebody was like, yo, psst, psst, midnight cocoa bean, I got the, psst, come here, stop, I got these mamacitas, like, what's good? I couldn't afford it, and it's like you couldn't even enjoy it, because right now, if you show up with that shoe, they're like, what are you doing? Hey, and y'all know I can't always take that smoke, so I'm not that guy. So no. But I commend her for it. You know, like, I really like to see her holding their feet to the fire. Absolutely. And I mean that's what you would expect her to do, but I'm here for that. I'm here for that all day. And I'm not a fan of hers, but I'm not, a hater of hers either, but like, I get it. You're going to do what you think is best. And at this point, she's the only person left to make that decision. So all these people that are saying, well, Kobe would do this and he would, that's a coulda, shoulda, woulda you can't even entertain, because you don't know. And if she don't know, then nobody knows.
That's it. No, that's
so,
real shit.
Like, miss me with all of that other stuff.
I see Don Turner rolled up in the building. What's going on, Don Turner? Looking at the chat, let's see. Paycheck said, I guess you don't know how samples work. 50 pairs a lot more than samples, pimping.
Yeah, that's not samples. And from what I understand from reading some other articles, they're actually in stores, like you know how some mom and pops and other places get their stuff, and it comes in and it sits, and they may have it in the stock room for at least, let's say, up to 30 days before something was supposed to move. They're supposed, allegedly, I don't know this, so let me be clear about that. There's places that have them. This ain't no shoe with it, and a sample shoe has a sample size, has a sample tag in it, and generally sample shoes are not made in a full size run. I'm just saying.
It definitely ain't 50 of them hoes. Q the Queen said, when it comes to the babies, I got a feel for her. When it comes to business, it is what it is. Let's see.
That goes both ways.
No, that's true. That's true. He said Paychecks did say, I heard some sold overseas by mistake. So that goes to credence that it's some out there. Let's see what else. The renewal wasn't signed for a reason, in my opinion. I agree with you on that. What's going on? Pop Lewis is in the building as well. Absolute Styles came up in here too.
Absolutely.
What's going on? Rolling in late. We appreciate y'all, fam, for coming through and fucking with us. Make sure you tap that like button if you could. And if not, go ahead and let us know what we can do to be better. Yeah. Them shoes been made and lots of stores already have them. Yeah, I mean, I hear what she's saying. I appreciate, like OG, like you said, I appreciate her calling Nike on their shit publicly and saying, hey, look, fix it. Y'all doing this ain't right. I wouldn't have the shoe. I don't want that. I don't want that bad juju.
Yeah.
I don't want that bad juju.
And I agree with what Q is saying here. The shoe was most likely made before the Nike contract expired. We have to keep that in mind. I do have that in mind. But the reality of it is, that you didn't sign that contract. And whatever heat that she's giving your company because of what you did, you earned every bit of that smoke. They earned all of it.
Take them to court. At the end of the day, take them to court. But no, I wouldn't, even if the shoe were decent retail. Number one is, I'm not really tripping off this 6 like that. Anyway, colorway, aesthetically, is not a shoe that appeals to me anyway. So
Paycheck says, if that's the case, is Vanessa capping?
I don't think Vanessa's capping. The way I see it, well, first off, for the people that are saying Vanessa's being extra, please remember that this shoe is a dedication to her child that died in a crash with her husband. So when it comes to her being extra, this was her husband and this was her child. She doesn't have a pair. She doesn't have a pair. So she can be as extra as she fucking wants to be, because that's her child that she was dedicating that to. Now, for Nike to produce that shoe And I don't know if they produced it and told her about it, or if they produced it and not said a word to her. For them to sell that shoe and she'd be like, hold on, I don't even have a pair of these. And I designed them. And you can't put Mambacita on that shoe because I own that name. So why don't I have a pair? That's disrespectful as hell. Like, to own it, bro, can you imagine having that shoe? Let's say you were able to get that shoe from StockX on the low when it first went on StockX or it first went on Go. And you pull that shoe out. Like, yeah, I got these. Bro, the backlash that would come with that. Like, you
Nobody
would have.
cares, though.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
There would be a ton of people that be like, wow, that's what we doing? You just out here robbing shoes from Vanessa? And they'd be like, come on.
I don't think nobody as far as I'm concerned, the sneaker culture lets way too, if we call it still sneaker culture, they just let too much shit go anyway. I think it's one of those things that we openly say we don't like it. Nike, shame on you. But if the opportunity came, a lot of motherfuckers would be wearing this shoe.
Oh, that's a fact.
And
that's
they don't.
fact.
It's not even because they like the shoe or that they like Kobe. They just like the idea of having on the shoe.
Having a shoe that's not supposed to be out and it has that much hype behind it.
That's it.
That's a stunt. I get it.
Yeah, it's a super flex.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Can you imagine you come out with those on and everybody gonna be like, yo, he got the unauthorized Kobe's. He got the Kobe's that you're not supposed to have, the Mambacita Kobe's.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the trophy room all over again. Remember when nobody was getting the trophy rooms and then trophy rooms popped up and then next thing you know, it was like, how'd you get those?
Yeah.
It's a super flex to have them. And mind you, if Kobe was still alive and this colorway dropped, nobody would buy it.
Because all his shoes were sitting before this.
Yes. And it's a plain black and white colorway.
So yeah, it's not one that I would be sweating like that anyway. But definitely not with the bad juju on it. I don't, regardless of how it was supposed to go, I wouldn't be messing with that one. I'm good. Props to eBay for pulling the trigger first. Props to StockX for saying, hey, we're gonna follow suit. However that went, I'm with that. Let's rock out to the next topic. This is, look, Drama City, right? This is what we were trying to stay away from. Caddy opened up the episode with the bullshit. Drama City for the last week. So y'all know about Cool Kai, Cool Key, whatever the fuck. The Air Kai. Y'all know the lightning bolt shoes.
Mm-hmm. Hated it.
I'm going to try and give the truncated version of this because it's a lot more than this. But Omi and a Hellcat and Cool Key or Cool Kai are apparently cool. They're friends or whatever. They got into a little banter back and forth. Omi says he's going to sell the same shoe. He just put Omi and a Hellcat on the motherfucking thing. And Cool Kai got into his feelings and made a phone call to stop production on Omi's shoe.
Mm-hmm.
There it starts. Omi says, oh, okay, bet. I'm going to take this shoe. I'm going to make this shoe. I'm going to put in orders. I'm going to find new manufacturers for this shoe, and I'm going to sell it cheaper than yours. It's literally the same shoe. He just slapped his name on there. And then Omi goes and says, hey, by the way, that lightning bolt ain't even his. And shouted out another company who had been using lightning bolt before Cool Kai. Superb.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that he said, this is, you can check it if you go to Omi's page. And if y'all don't know who Omi and the Hellcat is, he's had a very interesting last 2 years.
Yes.
Put it that way. But he moves money, he moves units. Brother's doing his thing. One of the comments that he made was that how you gonna get mad at a bootlegger for bootlegging a bootleg? I just want to know what y'all think about that. Like, how do y'all feel about that? And I'm looking at the chat. Chat is cracking up.
Bruh, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Because he literally told this man, that's my shoe now. I own your shit. And then he referred to it as our shoe. Like, you took a Jordan 1 because it's not under copyright anymore. Made it your own shoe with a lightning bolt design that you stole from another shoe. And let me just state this: Kool Kai is known for that.
Allegedly, I'm saying allegedly because I don't know anything about that back.
This is his MO. This is his normal thing.
Okay.
So now you stop production on this man's shoe. This man turns around and says, I'm gonna make your shoe, and then you get mad and hit up the factory and say, don't produce his shoe. Like, what? Please don't let him make my shoe. Like, it's not even your shoe. Like, y'all both are making one is making a bootleg of a bootleg. And you're making a bootleg. It's like, it's so stupid. It's like claiming somebody else's girl and it's not your girl.
It's amazing. I'm looking at the chat. What's going on? T Satch, aka Love My Kicks 25, aka Be Healthy 365, aka all the Lift Heavy. What's going on, T Satch?
Oh yeah, that's the news story. So I'm sorry. Omi and Superb are teaming up to make this shoe. And now, being that they have the shoe copyrighted and Kai never copyrighted the design or the shoe, now they can turn around and sue him for making the shoe.
So when Omi was first talking about this, he was saying it is sucker shit. And I see somebody in the chat saying that they just wanted to be competition and shit like that. To me, this is what the copyright is for. So when Kool Kai finds out that somebody, let's say it's an original design, and Omi said, yeah, I'm going to take your design and do it, him calling and saying stop production on that nigga's shoe makes sense to me. That's what companies do all the time. You can't put that shit out. I'm going to shut it down. That's what the flex and copyright and all that shit is. Now, once we're talking about bootlegging, all bets are off. All bets are off at that point. You can't be mad at a motherfucker stealing your idea when you stole the idea anyway. I get that. That's where it's a whole different thing. I don't understand, in my brain, I don't understand the idea of saying it's competition though, by making the same shit and just putting your signature. Like, to me, my brain doesn't compute that idea. It's the same shit. That'd be like if OG had, if I put out Lift Heavy and OG put out Lift Heavy, but instead of a Y, he put an I, but the design was the same. I'd be like, well, how is this? That's not competition. You're jacking my shit.
Yeah, you're bootlegging my shit.
Is the competition was who was going to sell the most. That was what he was.
Yeah. So
from what I heard in terms of listening to what Omi was saying, that
so Omi did a 49-minute live and said Kai hit him up like, yeah, I sold 2,000 pairs, and the numbers were like $500,000.
No, it was more than that. It was 2,700 pairs.
It
was like 800,000.
800,000. I'm sorry. Yes, you're absolutely right. And Omi said, yeah, we were gonna, like, when my shoe comes out, we're gonna sell 15,000 pairs. He said we're gonna make millions, and that was the start of it. They were throwing money back at each other, because if you look at Kai's Instagram and everything else he does, it's all about money and flex. It's about the diamond rollies, the G-Wagon, the chains, all that. So it became money talk. And then it became, he can't make more money than me. Shut his shit down. And then he was like, "Oh, so you want to shut my shit down? Now I'm taking your shit." And it's like, bro, I get it. You feel like he disrespected you, and it's like, yeah, we could all eat out here. Yeah, I get it, but at the same time, y'all make black businesses look bad doing this. Like
it's just a weird competition.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna say that I'm gonna sell, like in my brain, if I'm gonna say that I could sell more of the shoe than you, then make me an affiliate and then cut me a check for the shoes that I sell of your shoe. That's competition to me. Me taking your shit and throwing my signature on it feels whack. The problem is that the shit ain't yours. And so now it's like, well,
see, and here's the shit that bothers me. Cool Kai shoe. If you buy let's say you bought 5 pairs of Cool Kai shoes. I brought the Miami pairs. I brought the Houston pairs. I got the New York pairs. And I got this one. Okay, so you spent $300 each.
mm-hmm.
So now you spent $1,500. For $1,500, you could have had you a dead stock Jordan 1 Chicago.
And that's the other part of this whole battle. And I want to know what OG thinks about this shit too. Is have we inadvertently or purposefully at this point got to the point that where we're just celebrating the bootlegs? Because this shit is going crazy now. You know, outside of the Jordan 1, just in general, the amount of shoes that look just like another shoe sans a logo, sans a colorway. This shit it's so much shit out here. And it's niggas is saying I want to they're buying the Cool Kais. They've already talked about buying the Omis. The cross the water shit is busting out this motherfucker. What are we doing?
It's funny because remember at one point we looked at bootlegs and was like, hell nah, I ain't rocking no fakes, this, that, and the third. And it's like, Cool Kais ain't no different. Cool Kais ain't no different, but you got people out here waiting on lines and reselling Cool Kais.
Go deeper, paychecks. Bootleg will always be a thing. Freelot does it all the time. Say more. What you thinking, OG?
A lot. First of all, I wanted more popcorn. I was in the movie. It was like, hey, wow, this is crazy. You know, I entertained some of the things that Cool Kai was doing, like he's supposed to be doing some HBCU shoes, and I saw he had posted up like a Morehouse box, and y'all know, here for that. I think I said before on this show, you know, is cat out here doing his thing. However, you know, and I respect the hustle. And I didn't have any problem supporting it. Now, some of the other information, I got to be honest, that I heard, and I don't know if it's true or not. I was feeling like it made me feel a little different. Like if the numbers that Omi was throwing out in his live was true, and I guess to a certain extent, you know, we experienced that with Jordan Brand because their shoe is, you know, cost them $10 to make, and they're selling it to us for $170. So percentage wise, it's probably similar. But that, you know, the shoe is $50 and you selling it for $275 plus shipping. Wow. But you know, there are other expenses, so it's not like you're getting that straight, you know, everything, you know, minus the 50. You're not getting that whatever we said. I think the number, it was like $860 something $1,000. All of that ain't profit, you know. There's the shipping, there's of course the production, you know, any number of different things that you have to pay, you know, that get shaved off of that. And that not the pricing so much, but then for someone to come back and say, yeah, well, I'm going to sell it and I'm going to sell it for $150. It's like, wow.
But there's one more part to that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not trying to lay out all
No. There's one good part that we left out.
Go right ahead.
The pre-order part where
Yes.
he didn't send out the pre-orders.
Yes.
And he used the money for the pop-ups. And
yeah, that's savage.
Yeah, that kind of, if that's true, and then like somebody posted up something saying that like an email or something where a message was being sent saying that shoes that were a particular shoe that was supposed to go to certain people as a pre-order were sold at a pop-up.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were going to have to wait an additional amount of time to actually get the shoes that
additional
they ordered.
5 to 6 months.
So I'm sitting there reading that and I'm going, part of me is going, this can't be true. This can't be true. Because who has the stones to tell somebody? Like, even if it was true, I would never send that message. And maybe you have to send it because people know what was sold at the I don't know. But it's like, wow, like if you really did that, that's like some serious gangster, you know, I don't know. I can't even I don't have words. But that hey. And the crazy thing is he got to pop up in DC in 2 weeks.
He messed around and had them Morehouse shoes. What you gonna do, OG?
Now he gonna have them Georgetown joints.
Hey, if they had the ones that wasn't patent leather, I'm here for it.
OG gonna have to be out there like Hoya Destroyer.
but to get to your question about like what is I think the hype on the shoe to me is just that it's different, and people are on ones. So now if you want a certain colorway of a one and you don't want to spend the $1,500 for the OG Jordan Chicago or whatever, because you rather have 5 shoes in the colorway and support your dude who you feel like is just like could be like your next door neighbor or your boy, then you're gonna do that, and you feel like you out there doing whatever you're doing. I understand it. I also understand that it is not for everybody. You know, it's just like some people, they only mess with certain types of shoes. You know, I'm only an Adidas guy, or I'm only an Air Max person, or I'm only this. And, you know, for somebody, you know, I use myself as example who likes a lot of different stuff. I can't necessarily understand, like, I don't have a lot of Adidas, but there's Adidas that I like. And I couldn't see myself just saying, this is the only shoe I want. But the people like that. And if that's how you move, you know, you like it, I love it, as we say. So I'm not knocking it, but some of the stuff that came out, I felt like it's kind of like airing some laundry that maybe, you know, we shouldn't. But I have to also be honest and say, you know, I was just like, man, these young cats out here somebody else that was commenting on it said, you making the block hot.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, y'all are really just, you know,
I'm looking at this comment here.
In the train.
I'm looking at this comment on here. T Satch said, I support in a heartbeat if it was a good business and the customer got treated right. So from the people in the chat, from the Kick Talkers in here that would buy the shoe, why? And I'm not asking like, I'm asking from a person who's like, is the real or I'm not wearing them. So for you, who I assume most of your collection is like that, I'm assuming that T-Sat, and I'm only using you because you commented, I'm assuming that the rest of T-Sat's shoes are the authentic, the official tissue. And then it comes to this shoe, which is a bootleg of the Jordan. It's literally the Jordan with a lightning bolt on the side that he apparently didn't make that either. What makes you want to buy this shoe? Even if it's customer service, like what's the appeal? I guess is what I'm asking for the people in here. What's the appeal of the shoe? Because I'm well, of course, some of the colorways are dope paychecks because we've seen them. I'm really asking. Like, I'm not even trying to come at nobody. I'm asking because 2 years ago, you wasn't touching no motherfucking fake ass Jordan 1s. And now it's the move, so much so that there's multiple highs, lows. Everybody's doing it. Like getting fronted some shit back in the day and then not paying the supplier, mess around and have big perm rolling up like playing my money is like playing my emotions. Smokey. That's true. That's exactly what he did. He took the pre-order money, did a pop-up. I understand you got to have merch and shit for the pop-up. So here you go, but don't take my shit. Send me my shit. Make the people who show up to the pre-order, they can get a keychain with their pre-order. But don't take my shit and sell it at the thing. That's not going to work. The T-Set answer, it's coming from a black business owner. That's all. That's all. But this extra shit I ain't with. Okay. So here's my question again, T-Sets, because you responded. Chat, this is open to y'all too. If it's black business, but it's fraudulent or fake or otherwise not 100, is it still supporting black business, or are you just supporting a nigga that's hustling?
That's a
And
great
should it matter? Because like this is I understand the idea of buying a fake. This is my thought process. I understand the idea of buying a fake Louis because you can't afford the motherfucker. You just want some shit to look like it. That's one fake culture. And then there's another counterculture of buying the shit from across the seas because niggas is buying it up and jacking the price up. I don't want to pay a secondary nigga, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna buy the shit from across the water because I don't want to pay this other nigga to make money because he stole the shit from you. You jacked me for my ability to get the shoe, and so now you want me to pay you extra because you jacked me. I'm not doing that. So that's another culture. But the idea of a nigga saying that, hey, the copyright ran out on this shit, so I'm gonna take it, and then I'm gonna throw my name on it, and then I'm gonna sell it to you again for Jordan's drop at $170. These are $250 or $300. So this ain't even. I'm paying more for your bootleg of the real shit. Why?
But I think that some people are looking at this and they're not calling it a bootleg. No. They're calling it a custom, or they're just calling it his shoe.
His shoe.
Set aside what the history of it is or not, and that it, basically is a Jordan 1 silhouette with a lightning bolt on it. They don't look at it as a cross the water, even though it.
That's what I'm trying to understand that mindset. That's what I'm trying to get to. I understand what you're saying, and I'm asking why. That's a good question. I guess I'm supporting his hustle. Before all the drama came out, I didn't know he stole the design. I really thought he was going through and doing good business. Okay. Q the Queen said, where did that go? Q the Queen said the nigga don't even own the lighting. So what does he own and what are we supporting?
Yeah. Hold on.
Sorry, but you just supporting
I
the
want to
hustle.
send you something. Give me something. Give me a second.
Yeah. I don't necessarily know that. Like, I don't necessarily know that you like him using something that he doesn't own in terms of the lightning bolt wasn't necessarily the first thing, but I understand it. I've heard conflicting statements. I don't know which is true. I'm not a copyright lawyer, so I don't know. I understand it's said that the reason that a lot of people are being able to do these one silhouette is because the patent that the original patent that Nike had on this particular silhouette or shoe or whatever had expired, and now it's open. Just kind of like in the music industry, after so long, things become part of the public domain and they can be used without, and reproduced without a person having to, to pay anything in order to be able to use that. But if that's not true, then the lightning bolt was like the second offense. It wasn't like the original thing, but we're okay with that. And I've said before, so there's other shoes that have been the inspiration for other shoes that have been done slightly different that you can kind of trace back lineage to different shoes. So it's not like he's the first person to do it. And I think I just answer for me, it's like it's somebody getting in a game. I mean, it's it's no different to me in some respects than Saya. Love it, hate it. I've said in private conversations, sometimes I feel like it's kind of like the puppy that you love, but then you come home and they peed on your white rug. Some things that I see and some things that I've heard have kind of made me go, but you support it because it's a little guy out there doing big guy shit. When it's really, and when I say it's not. None of them are doing Nike numbers, so I'm not trying to make that equation. But you're making a funny look on your face, like either you don't understand what I'm saying. It's okay if you don't agree with it. I want to be clear that you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I don't agree with adding Saya to the discussion about Cool Kai.
No. So what I was talking about in terms, this is for me personally. It doesn't have anything to do with the situation that's going on between him and Omi. I'm saying I look at him in terms of what he was doing, and initially what drew me to him and say, hey, you know, I might want to get a pair of those shoes, was for the same reason that I have 4 pairs of Somewhere in America's behind me somewhere.
Okay. So the reason why you have those sneakers is because you wanted to support a black business and a black designer who you felt was doing his thing.
Yes, but even if he wasn't even if he wasn't necessarily, that was the added cherry on top. But if it was a small guy that was out here trying to compete in an industry where generally small people get swallowed up, and creating a niche for yourself and building something, that would attract me as well.
Okay, so there's let me put it to you like this. Well, this is the way I see it. There's a big difference in supporting someone like, let's say, Beard with Lift Heavy and his clothing brand and the designs he puts out, and a black designer who is literally taking a Nike swoosh and just removing Nike off of it.
I think that you're taking my statement. I understand what you're saying, and I don't disagree with you. So if you're taking what I said to mean that means everything, all those other nuances across the board, that's not what I'm trying to say. And the only thing I was trying to give an opinion on was why what feeling made me, what attracted me, and I was making the similarity be in terms of the things that attracted me. Now, of course, there were other things as well, but it's that those two things were similar for those individuals. Okay. Now, are they in similar situations? Absolutely not. And I'm not trying to mention them, mention Saya in the conversation to make some type of equation or say that they're the same. So if that was what was inferred by my statement, then you were wrong, and I've told you that you were wrong. And if you still feel that way, I don't know what else to say.
No, because
I don't mean you.
No, I understand. I understand. So when it comes to Saya, I feel Saya is on a totally different page because it's like he has his own shoe, own design, you know. So he is away. He's totally away. He's on a different island, just waving to those guys. When it comes to Cool Kai, you took a design that, well, let me rephrase this. You're a black business who basically took a shoe that was created by the Jordan brand or created by Nike and reused it in your own way. It's been done for years. There are plenty of stores here in Queens, in Jackson Heights, on Roosevelt Avenue that have Nike running shoes, but they're not Nike, and they have Air on the back. I sent you a link for one that looks like the more up tempo. And they have Air. There's no Nike branding on it, but the Air is going backwards, so it looks like Rhea. So, you know, so they have these shoes, and they're selling them in store. And, you know, you look at it, you're like, yo, this is a bootleg. And you're like, I would never rock that. So now a black business owner, well, I guess you can call him a business owner. A black business owner makes a shoe that is a bootleg and goes, yeah, I made this and I made it in colors that you guys would like. It's no different than the shoe that's on Roosevelt Avenue, the ones that we laugh at. It's just that you made doper colors. I'm not saying this towards you.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. I'm not saying this towards you. What I'm saying, I'm just saying it out loud. It's no different than those shoes. It's no different, except that he jacked the price up, triple the price, because you can buy those shoes for $40, $50 on Roosevelt Avenue, sometimes $30, sometimes $20. He's like, I made a bootleg and I'm going to charge you $275 because I have it in this Syracuse colorway and I have it in this canary yellow colorway. And you guys want these colorways from Jordan and they're not making them.
Yeah, I think we've gotten to, at least for me, I feel like we've gotten to a point in this quote unquote culture, the sneaker culture, where integrity is gone in the wind. It's completely fucking, and I'm talking about from all aspects, to people wearing the reals, to the fakes, to lace, to saying shit is hot that you don't even fucking like. I saw the Sneak This podcast. You know, shout out to the fellas over there. They were talking about the Yeezys, and they were like, if the Yeezys released and they weren't called Yeezy, would you buy them? And history has shown us no, because that motherfucking Oswego and shit, them shits was bricks. And the moment Yeezys came out and they brought the Oswego back out, that shit went crazy. We saw before the Yeezy was a shoe, the mall had all of the fucking Yeezy shoe with the light up bottom, but it wasn't a Yeezy, but it was the Yeezy shoe with the light up bottom. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. And once the Yeezy dropped, it was like, oh, I got to have it.
How many times did we see it on Amazon where they would have the blades, those big blade bottoms on them?
The same shit.
Nobody was buying them shoes.
And I understand hype moves and people want to be part of a movement. And I think KB Fresh Kick said it earlier, is niggas dick riding the wave. And I get it. But I feel as far as the sneaker shit goes, which is why I like, you know, how many people we got in here now? Maybe we down to 12 at this point because we've been running our mouth. Let me look. 19. I'm gonna refresh my screen. We still at 19, so that's dope. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Then I will say that even though we're not the biggest channel on YouTube, we're not the most popular, we don't get all the views and all this other shit. We got a core solid ass 19 people, 20 people, maybe 22 people that rock what the fuck they like. They don't chase a bunch of bullshit, and they represent this. These motherfuckers here. This is the kind of shit I fuck with. D-Back is going to come in here with some dunks or some SBs. I think it's dunks because he got on my head about this last time. That niggas ain't seen. You know what I'm saying? Biggie is going to come up in this motherfucker with jerseys on. It's goddamn 100 degrees outside. He going to have a hockey jersey on, and he going to rock it with his shoes, and you going to fuck with it. Q the Queen is going to rock her goddamn LeBrons, and she going to bust you over the head for some LeBrons and some Michigan shit. Hop and Black were the first niggas I see to grab shoes out of 1970 and dust them off and put them on their feet and still take the pictures. Hop put on a whole goddamn outfit from 1980 and be like, fuck it, I like it. And he rocked that shit. We have this is the culture part of the game. OG will go to the store and buy some shit I ain't never seen before and will put the motherfuckers on feet, and you be like, you know what? That fucking works, OG. Caddy will go in and spend his whole ass on some shoes. However, it ain't another motherfucker in New York with the shoes Caddy got on his feet, and it ain't nobody taking pictures like Caddy takes it. So it's the things about this motherfucking crew and the people that fuck with us. Just like, yo, Shadrika was rocking the Knicks when the Knicks wasn't winning shit. She was out here like, fuck it. And this is the kind of culture that I fuck with.
Phone posits.
With phone pauses that's in this motherfucking show. It's like, this is dope. But then when I go, y'all are better than us. But then I go and watch all these other
because we didn't have the king of cheering us on the show.
And that's not because there wasn't talk about having it. Beard fucked it up. Beard fumbled it. Didn't happen. But it's plenty of people that I see in this game, and I don't know where the integrity is. I don't know. When I posted them shoes up 2 weeks ago, these motherfuckers right here, and people was like, yeah, they cool. I wouldn't rock them. I can respect that. What I don't like is the motherfuckers that when I bought this shoe and then immediately put it on StockX because, hey, maybe it's some wind. Maybe somebody gonna jump behind it. Maybe they put them up there $100, $200. Stop. So I just don't know where the integrity is. So when I saw this was always my question. Fuck fakes, bootleg, all that other shit. Do what you want to do. I'm just trying to understand the idea of supporting a hustle. Flat out supporting a hustle. If you're saying that you're supporting the black business, cool. Are you supporting openly and honestly supporting a nigga that sells you some bullshit, but because he's black, you're going to buy it?
Is this any different? I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say I was selling fakes. Let's say I was selling UAs, high quality UAs. And I had a business. I opened a business where I sell high quality UAs.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all are buying high quality UAs from me, is that supporting a black business? Like,
Are you telling people that they're UAs?
Yes.
It's a hustle.
So
It's a hustle.
Okay, because the way I see Kai pretty much like that. You're just selling bootlegs, and we're supporting. Can you say this is supporting a black-owned business selling bootlegs?
If he's put it this way, if he's putting money into the production of getting the shit done, yeah, it's still a business. He's got tax and receipts for it. It's still a business. Now, it might not be the kind of business that you want to do it, but it's a business. Now, is it a legit business? Is it a business that you love? Is it that kind of business? No, it's a hustle. I'm supporting his hustle that he runs like a business.
And that's what I feel like it is. I feel like this is a hustle. Like we're supporting, well, not me, but people are supporting a hustle that's ran like a business.
Well, the problem with that perspective, go ahead, OG.
Question. Do you think he not paying taxes on that $800,000 that's coming through them accounts?
He's got 1099 for it. He's doing a Schedule C. I'm imagining that's all business shit.
I understand what you're saying, but unless he, putting cash money in the wall and in the garage and in the storage unit and in the mattress and in the couch, that the money's being accounted for. I'm just asking the question because I want to understand the difference.
So to me, the difference between a hustle and a business is number one.
He from Jersey. We don't claim him. New York City don't claim him.
Is Omi a hater for what he did though?
He petty.
That was kind of.
He petty. He paid LaBelle.
And he said he was petty. He said he was being petty.
Big petty.
Yeah. Dre Day said Beard is ways around the tax part. Well, and so that's what I was about to say is that I know, speaking for St. Louis fried rice, Ricardo Bonner, there's plenty of fried rice places in St. Louis that only take cash. There's plenty of nail shops that only take cash. So while they're filing taxes, they're only accounting for what the fuck they say they made. This fried rice place, Peking, that's been around the corner, and I'm saying your name. And when I come to St. Louis, I'm still coming to support your hustle. When you go into Peking, it's been there for at least 25 years, and it's cash only. That's it. It's cash only. That's a hustle. That's brick and mortar. Is it a business? I guess it's been there 25 years. But a lot of these motherfuckers is out here just if I take this shoe, and I think this is what Caddy was getting at, this is kind of where it gets weird for me, OG, with what you were asking, is if I take this shoe and I take this swoosh off and I put this on there and I say I'm selling these for $250, is that a business or is that a hustle? Maybe it's both. I don't know. But I will say this for Cool Kai and the other people who are selling bootlegs and all this other shit. They've created a counterculture, which is what I was talking about. And it's real fucking dicey. Because now you get to the point now, next SneakerCon, you might have 200 people show up in Jordan 1s. You might have 150 show up in Cool Kai.
Oh, no, you're going to have 150 show up in Cool Kai.
And say something if you want to.
Because now
say something.
You just hit it right on the head. It's a professional, legalized hustle. That's what it is. It's a professional, legalized hustle.
So what is the
paychecks? They're $450.
What's the difference?
No, I said, what is the definition of a hustle so I can understand? I want to be clear.
All right. So
I think, go ahead. Okay.
No, go ahead, babe.
I was going to say a hustle is something that you ain't did no work for and you reap profits.
Mm-hmm.
So if everything is already set up and you just jumping in there and threw your name on it, that's a hustle. The bootleg man at the movie theater who put a camera up and did this, set the camera up and went to another theater and set another camera up, that's a hustle. You didn't do none of the production for that movie. You didn't do none of the script writing. You didn't do budget. You didn't do none of the commercials. All you did was recorded somebody else's work. And then you walk out and you sell it. The motherfucker on the side of this corner with the oranges, they just went to goddamn Target and bought some oranges and they jacked them up 50 cents and then stepped outside and said, here's some oranges, that's a hustle.
Yeah.
The business is the motherfucker that shot the movie. Issa Rae is a businesswoman.
Right.
She shot her YouTube shit. She ran it and it became a TV show. And now here we are looking at Issa Rae do everything. That's a business.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers stealing niggas' jokes and skits and putting them up with their name on it. Them hustlers.
Yeah. Like when you see somebody do original comedy on YouTube and like, let's say on Instagram and stuff, and their brand, and then you see the person who comes and copies all, like literally records all their shit and posts it on another channel so they can get the views. So they can get it monetized.
What is this one?
And I feel like Cool Kai is exactly that. It's like he sees the business over there. And this is why there's a lot of people that do not like him because they say he does this all the time. He sees a business, create something. He goes, oh, that's nice. I'm going to make that. Exactly the same way. With Nike was a little bit different. I'm going to make that. I'm just going to put a lightning bolt.
Right. I agree with you. And Hop said it too. Selling loose cigarettes is a hustle.
Yeah.
Exactly. The problem is when you take your hustle and start shitting on other businesses. That's when it get real funky. I don't like rock what you rock. I would never say I have right now. I got a little t-shirt line, a little apparel line. I would never say I've got a custom clothing line. I would never say that. I would never argue my clothing versus a cut and sew company's clothing because you went in with motherfuckers that cut and stitched and figured out patterns. I didn't do none of that. Right? My part of the brand is doing the designs and the ideas that come up with the designs, and that's what the fuck happened. That's what you're buying from me is the inspiration and the idea. And I'm selling them on shirts that I did homework on to know, but I didn't cut and sew these motherfucking shirts. So I wouldn't say that somebody else's brand that did cut and sew ain't shit. But now if we both start from the same place where we're doing graphic design and your shirts that you pick are shittier than mine, I'm gonna talk shit about you because we doing the same shit. You just using worse stock for your shit, and I'm gonna, hey, your shit is shit. Your shit is shit. Started my new mobile body waxing business.
That's Cooch.
What's up, Cooch? What's up, Cooch? I saw somebody else roll up in here too that I missed. BX Raising.
Yes.
What's going on, fam? And there was one other person I thought I saw. If you're in the chat and you ain't hear me shout your name out, please let me know. We're about to wrap it up. I think we had one other topic on here, but we done ran on our time. Where we at? I lost my goddamn outline. Here we go. We can save we got two. Let's save the last one.
Okay.
For next week. Let's talk about this one real quick because this is just a real yes or no, and I want to hear what the chat says. The Jordan Playoff 12s are coming next year. Are you buying or not? And if you're buying, how many pairs are you getting? OG, I want to hear from you. Are you getting the Jordan 12s next year? And how many are you getting?
Yes. At least one.
How many?
I don't know about the double up because the only pairs of shoes that I still have that I doubled up on is Black Cement 3s. The other stuff, I eventually found a reason to let one go. So now if I'm just trying and I happen to double up, that's a different thing. But I'm not necessarily going to say that I'm trying to go for two pair.
What about you, Caddy?
Just say what you think.
Two pair. I need two pair. I need two pair. Them things is too clean, bruh. Them things is too clean. With a nice pair of fresh black Nike socks with the check. Ooh.
But they're literally only fresh twice.
They're as long as the white stays white, they fresh. Once
That's
that white looks
mother of pearl,
they're no good.
And that's my trepidation because y'all know I bought a pair where, Caddy and OG know I bought a pair that I plan on getting restored, and I got them cleaned, and the outsole was so fucking brick hard and slick, I couldn't do shit with them. And it wasn't because of restoration, it's because that material on 12s, if they get old, it's a wrap. They get hard and slick and you can't wear them. And that hey, they oxidize like shit. So I like the shoe. I want the shoe. I really want the lows too. I think the playoff low is a beast.
Yeah, it is.
That playoff low is a beast.
Because I had the Obsidian 12 lows back in the day. I can't lie, them joints be looking clean. Bruh, I need 2 pair. One, yeah, Dre Day. Once that I have 2 pairs of playoff 12s right now. And I think that was from 2012, maybe 2011, 2012. So I have 2 pairs now. One pair is hanging on to the white. And I'm scared to wear it because I'm like, I know it's only a matter of time. The other pair looks like it should be a shoe for the Cincinnati Bengals because that bottom is orange, baby. That bottom looks crazy.
But you know, hey, look, we're kind of in that time right now. They selling shit that you can age the soul. That might be in next week. That might be the new trend, baby.
Nah, not with this shoe.
Yeah, I like it, but I'm with Q the Queen on this too. It's one of those shoes that I think is beautiful, but that oxidation is. I might try for one pair, and if I miss, I'm just gonna let it ride out because I'm not gonna be able to wear it as much. I like it, but that's 2-3 wears, and then you got to put it up and pray that it's clean,
bro.
Unless they change materials.
Who remembers when Mike had this shoe on with the black socks?
Nigga, the shoe is clean. You ain't got to sell nobody on the shoe.
Bruh.
The motherfucker is beautiful. The motherfucker is beautiful. But that time of being beautiful.
When that makeup come off.
Wow.
When that makeup, because that's what it is. When that white start getting dingy, when that makeup come off, because it's almost like the one wear pair scenario.
It is.
When you see it fresh in the box,
there's no part of me that can even relate to that one.
What,
pair.
the one wear pair?
Nah, bro, that doesn't exist.
Wildin'.
No, I'm not wilding. I'm not from New York, so I can't relate to that. There's a lot of stuff that y'all niggas do that.
Beard is from St. Louis, and he get it.
But then he been drinking that New York coffee. That nah.
Hey, I don't want no Peter Water, OG. No Peter Water.
You gonna get this Peter Water, my guy?
No Peter Water, man. Nah, it's.
I can't.
The premise is that it's just not gonna be clean again. So OG, so you get this shoe. It starts oxidizing, look like shit. You still rocking it?
I'm gonna wear the motherfucker until it comes apart. I didn't got a problem with it. That's never been a thing for me, and that's never been something that I really understood. I respect it, if that's what you do.
When do you get to a point to where you decided it's time to retire a shoe, give it away, throw it out?
I got too many shoes to get to that point.
Now that's fucking valid.
So how am I gonna say? I mean, nah, it's not gonna happen. And most of the people on this damn live and everything right now is in the same boat. You
I have to
wearing this thing every day.
I have to disagree because there's certain pairs.
No, there's no such thing as a one-wear pair. That's some crap,
bro. There is
to justify you doing what you're doing. Look, that's just my opinion.
We talk about there's no such thing as a one-wear pair. You go to an all-white party with a pair of all-white Air Force Ones,
and I'm gonna wear them again.
Okay, but I'll guarantee you they not gonna look the same way when you first pull them out of the box and you wore them to that all-white party.
They're not supposed to look the same way. Nothing looks the same way after you wear it, bro. Period. It's not.
When you're talking about an all-white
what you're not gonna do is clap hands on me.
I can clap my fucking hands if I want to, my nigga. And at the end of the day, when it comes to an all-white shoe that you went to an all-white party, when it comes to the second time and somebody else be like, oh, we got an all-white yacht party next week, I guarantee you, wear them shoes, they're going to be like, damn, that nigga came in here with them dusty-ass Air Force Ones on.
Stop, and I'm going to stop watching my pockets. You ain't got.
We not watching your pockets. We watching them little creased ass shoes you got on, big fella.
You got whatever you got on your feet. My shoes are not on your feet, so don't watch my feet.
Okay. Have fun of them creased Air Force Ones, my guy.
I got no problem with that. None.
Should have hit him with the toothbrush.
None whatsoever.
So do you have some shoes like that? Like, do you have a pair of shoes that you use to cut the grass or yard work or?
Not no more. No.
So what do you do when you cut the grass and shit?
Do you really want me to answer the question? Right now, I don't cut it, so I don't have to worry about it.
Okay. So let's say, what do you use for your walks when you go out for your walks?
I got different shoes, but I have like a pair that I had to retire of the
So that's what we're asking. What made you retire them?
Because
what made you?
I was walking, I came home one night and I had a big ass piece of glass in the bottom of that shoe that the only thing that saved it from poking through and cutting me in the bottom of the foot was the insole.
Okay.
And it was just worn to the point where I didn't throw the shoes away. I still have them, but I won't walk in them. So now that might be something that if I'm washing a car or do something like that, I might wear it. But I mean, it's still holding together. It's not falling apart. The outsole is not coming off or anything like that. But I got other shit to walk in.
So when you retire a shoe, it's because it's physically deteriorated in some kind of way.
Yeah, I'm not worried about. I respect that. I get it, Caddy. But for me, I don't. It's like, do what you're gonna do, but I don't understand it. I don't think that
when it comes to any other shoe that I have in my collection, we gonna rock it till it falls apart. However, when it comes to a triple white Air Force One, low or high, because we don't do mids. Once you wear that, like, perfect example, I went to the first Tidal concert, the first Tidal X concert.
Mm-hmm.
Had on this dope jacket, white V-neck tee, some jeans that Beard you would appreciate. It was light colored jeans with the bleach. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, Air Force Ones, Air Force One highs, the Uptowns with the strap hanging down in the back. Fresh out the box, wore to the event, had a great time at the event. Got home, bottom of the Air Force Ones were somewhat brown from walking around and everything, and the straps got dirty because, of course, they hanging low. It never gets back to the white it originally was. And when you look at it, you like, bro, unless I'm wearing these to just run errands in, you're not going to wear these like, oh, I'm going to wear these to the all white part. These are going to look fresh because you're going to be looking white from head to toe, and that shoe's going to be looking pearl.
Right.
So what ends up happening? Hey, Kick Dreams. I got some Air Force Ones for you. I'm going to clean them up. I'm going to set them your way. Or they're getting donated. I'm sorry.
That's your choice. Only thing I'm trying to say to you is if I choose not to follow that, don't be over here in my situation.
I don't know.
That's all I'm saying. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But that's for me. For you, it could be whatever what you want to do. And that's
I don't know that anybody was saying that we're gonna front on you or call you out.
No, that's exactly what he said.
No, I was just talking about you. I was just talking about you.
I got.
I was just talking about you.
I just
everybody else. I'd be like, oh, you look great. Oh, gee, did you wear those twice?
Yeah, and I said, no, actually, I wore them 4 times.
I commend anybody who can rock their shoes. It's just once they start looking bad, understand the motherfuckers look bad.
The playoffs is.
I mean,
they look great when you first wear, but once that white starts
like
to diminish,
Jordan 1 looks good worn in. I really like the way a Jordan 1 looks worn in, but and even a Jordan 3, a black cement Jordan 3 looks great worn in. However, the flip 3s, the white flip 3s, when they get worn and that back tab start getting yellow, I hate them. Can't do it.
And you know what it is about the 12s? Because the white leather never changes color.
The white leather doesn't change. That whole the outsole, the midsole, that shit start looking dusty. Hey, look, OG, if you dusty, we're gonna tell you you're dusty.
That's why I love you, Q. That is why I love you.
You could tell me that. Not a problem with that. But when I keep doing it, If you can't be around me because I got dusty shoes, then you're not my friend. Now, if you're still
No, that ain't what it means. No, that mean you're ruining the property value. You can't be coming around here ruining the property value.
You can't be coming over here with the shoes looking like Pigpen.
Like me and Caddy rolling up in the white party with the white outfit, and then you come in with some white Air Force Ones that look like this. That ain't it.
Beard. And you gotta understand something. Beard, when big niggas go to an all white party, they gotta do extra.
White, nigga.
You got to be Stay Puff Marshmallow Man.
White. And that's the only time that joke will work, and it won't be derogatory. Okay, Stay Puff, I know.
Exactly. They're like, oh, look at you looking like a big ass cloud. Look at you float on.
Come in there with your motherfucking white Air Force Ones looking like this. They're gonna be like, oh no.
OG coming in there and they be like, look at Pigpen.
Look, Hop said OG with the off-white. OG with the off-whites on. OG, look, I'm gonna let y'all know this. OG's talking. OG be clean when he get on his stage. He don't be wearing no dusty shoes. He don't be wearing no dusty shoes. He get up on that motherfucking freshly polished ass Stacy's.
That's why I'm saying he front, because he be breaking out fresh new pants straight out the box when he get on stage. And he be up there like, yeah.
Very true. But I'm gonna tell you that I've worn I got a pair of shell toe white with just silver on the tab. 4 white parties. 4.
What did I go get that shoe, OG? What do it look like?
I'll do it.
This is the reason. Because what's gonna happen is he's gonna put this shoe up here and it's still gonna be brand new white. And we're gonna be like, well, nigga, that's not what we talking about. What we talking about is when you wear the white shoe and that motherfucker starts looking like this goddamn color. That's what we talking about.
I appreciate the hand clap. Made me feel at home.
Now watch this shoe be clean. Watch this shoe be clean, OG. It's right, so that's not what we talking about. That's not what we talking about.
You said the man said one wear. One it done. Ain't say what it looked like. It's a one wear pair. Period.
Yes, one wear pair. One wear pair for me from St. Louis as a nigga who ain't rich means a pair of shoes that look as clean as they did when you first got them. Absolutely. That shoe looks as clean as when you first got them. If once that outsole, once that midsole starts getting dirty, now we're in the one wear pair territory. When you can't clean that bitch and it's still yellow, that's the one wear.
Look, you see?
Okay, now wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Now we got a picture. That shit got to be retired. That shit got to be retired.
There we go. You went out to the all white party. It's like, hey,
you see right there. Hey, telling you.
Are you clean? Are you cleaning those?
That shit got to be retired.
Nah. Yes, please.
No, them gotta go, OG.
They ain't going to place, you know. Hey, where again?
Them going to different rotation. Them go in my everyday pair rotation.
Hey, yo, y'all over here looking clean. Look at y'all looking like 2 big classes, but your man OG look like he just came from the cookout. What's going on over here, man?
Say what you want to say.
He on the grill, B?
I'm telling you, that's what you gonna do.
See, look, they're getting you. KB says, see, now that midsole is cooked. Yep, see? And that's how we come up.
Clark said he done ponded ever.
So all I'm telling you is
I'm before, but I never seen him. It's so like this.
I don't expect you to change where you were, but I'm telling you, I was telling you the truth.
Absolute said OG wears shoe to the toe curls upward.
Nah,
damn.
Don't do that. We don't.
Yeah. See, those have reached their useful shield life. OG can scotch guard that off in the basement. That's all we said.
He said put a zip tie on it.
Those have walked the green mile, sir. Hey, look at the white shoes. White shoes just got a different shelf life. We have run over our time.
Give them a run.
We have run over our time. This was a fun ass episode. Thank y'all for fucking with us. I'm your man, Beard Jedi. Holla at Lift Heavy. Holla at Free Breakfast Apparel. And buy what the fuck you want to buy. This is all conversation and shit. Absolutely. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna walk up to you and say shit about your shoes to your face. I might laugh at you under my breath, but I'm not gonna talk shit about you. Wear what the fuck you want to wear. Next time we do a sneaker con, you might see us in some goddamn we might do the Pay Less Challenge at sneaker con. We might do the Pay Less Challenge at sneaker con. Probably won't. Look at Caddy.
I was about to say, when you said that probably won't, thank you for coming back to reality, because I'm not doing that shit.
Caddy said, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm here for it. Who I got to impress?
Yourself. If you feel like that's the shoe that you want to wear it.
No, I'm just saying I'm here for it. I would do it. Now, would I wear it the entire sneaker con? No. But I wear it. I walk around in it for, a couple hours, whatever,
For what reason?
Well,
For what reason?
Whatever we were gonna do. Cause bruh, if you don't, this by now. You got to know this about me. If everybody else is going left, sometimes I just feel good going right.
Let me tell y'all something. I got some shoes that I spent too much money for that are for a sneaker con type event. That's what the fuck I'm gonna wear. That's it. It's some shoes that I bought that are perfect for that event. That's what I'm gonna do. OG will wear them to prove a point. I'm just trying to find the point. That's it.
That's the point.
Do you just wear an ugly shoe?
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't go to sneaker con. Why? Watch me.
He gonna wear it and he gonna have 17 bracelets with beads on them.
Can we pick out the shoe?
I'm not doing this because OG's taking pictures with us. No. OG's taking pictures with us. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Okay? Let me make sure we get that shit set. I'm not doing this. Now, you can do what the fuck you want to do. OG, if you wear some bullshit, I'm not taking a picture with OG's feet. His feet won't be in the picture. Y'all gonna be getting the fucking knees up. I'm not taking a picture with that shit. If I put on some goddamn shoes and I spent $800 on or some shit like that, I'm not taking pictures with your pay lesses. No, sir.
You got a question. And I have to help y'all. Y'all have to help me remember the answer because I don't know what the answer is.
What's the status of the TK closet?
Wait. Oops.
Is this when we was talking about selling shoes and shit? We were talking about shoes that we wanted to sell?
Yes.
Shit, I just gave Kick Dreams United about 70 pair of shoes. I don't know that I have any more left. I think he got all mine.
No, I don't remember if I said this out loud though. Like if we have some, like I had some shoes. I actually still have some shoes that like I was willing to let go. Mm-hmm. And like, will we do it here on this forum? If anybody was interested in it. I think that was the idea that I had, but I don't know. Did I say that out loud or not? Or maybe I asked it.
Apparently, if Kadillac Park heard it, so you said it somewhere. I just forgot. Yeah, I mean, anytime we got kicks, y'all got first dibs. I think that pretty much goes without saying. Now, there's some shoes that we're gonna get that if like these, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. If I wake up tomorrow and StockX got them for $600, I'm not selling them to you for retail. Probably it's probably not gonna happen, and I'll let you know that when you inquire about the shoe. But for shit like that's going for like $250 and you want it for retail, I don't have a problem with that. Stuff like that, yeah. But we usually let y'all know we selling some shit first anyway. Y'all got all the 12 of y'all that's still in here. Y'all get dibs anyway.
13.
13 people. So yeah, I'm done talking, man. Good show, good shit. OG retired in white shoes to the all white party.
Nope.
Wear them in your regular rotation.
I'm gonna take my Tide cleaner and I'm gonna scrub them up. And
if they clean,
you back in. If they not clean,
they're gonna be what they're gonna be.
Hey, man, I'm gonna be the bouncer at the club. Hey, man,
okay,
can't let you in with those shoes on.
All right, baby, we gotta go home early. Come on, let's go.
Oh, you can go home right now because we ain't letting you in with them shoes on.
No, that's what I mean. We gotta go home early. We can't go in the party. Let's go.
No doubt. Have a good night.
No problem. Be blessed.
Caddy, tell the people bye so we can get up out of here.
We love you guys. Good night, niggas.
OG, run us out of here.
You don't know it is your boy, OGSneekerz. We're gonna catch all of you next time. And we're wishing you nothing but W's. No L's, just W's. Because when we all
Get that
Everyone standing all over the building.
and shout the victory. When we all cop those sneakers. See you next week. We got a day of rejoicing that will be when we all get that W. We will sing and shout the victory.